Tried to be the girl you wanted. I tried to change the way I breathe. Every time you looked right through me, I felt smaller underneath. I wore your words like they were mirrors, saw my flaws in every line. You never said I was enough, but I stayed and crossed that line. I kept holding on to nothing while you slowly let me go. I was never enough for you, no matter how hard I tried. I gave you love, you gave me reasons to cry alone at night. I broke myself to fit your world, but you still wanted more. Tell me why I loved you so when I was never enough for you. You smiled when I was hurting, like my pain was just a phase. I blame myself for all your distance. I thought love was meant this way. I whispered stay into the darkness. You were already gone. I was singing for your heart, but you never heard my song. I kept begging you to see me while you searched for someone new. I was never enough for you, no matter what I do. I gave you all my broken parts. You still said I wasn't you. I bent my soul, I lost my name just to keep you close. Tell me why I loved you so when I was never enough for you. So if love is pain, then I believed it. If love is loss, I stayed. You took the best of what I was and slowly walked away. I was never enough for you. I see it now, it's true. But loving you cost me myself, and I don't know what to do. I hope someday I'll feel okay to learn my worth again. But tonight I'm crying quietly, 'cause I was never enough for you. Never enough, never enough for you. I was standing right beside you, close enough to feel your breath, but your eyes were somewhere else, like I wasn't there at all. I spoke your name so softly, hoping you would turn around, but you kept staring through me like I was just the ground. I gave you all my attention. You gave me none. You looked past me noticed how you stopped listening, how your touch felt cold. Your silence said everything. Before you let me go, I blame my face, my voice, my heart for not holding you still. I kept asking what was wrong. You never said how you feel. I was loving you in pieces. You were already gone. You were already gone. You looked past me like I wasn't enough, like my tears were nothing, like my pain was just stuff. I stayed loyal, I stayed hoping while you slipped away. You looked past me every single day. If I disappeared tonight, would you even feel the change? I was screaming in my silence. You didn't hear my pain. You looked past me and it shattered my pride. I was dying to be seen, but you never tried. I loved you so completely, you barely noticed me. You looked past me and left me incomplete. I was right here. You just never looked at me. I loved you honestly, with no backup plan. I trusted every promise you held in your hand. I gave you all my secrets, my fears, my truth. You held my heart so gently, then you broke it in two. I never played games with you. I never hid my scars. I loved you honestly. You loved me halfway. I gave you all of me. You slowly walked away. I stayed when it was hurting. You left when it got hard. I loved you honestly. You broke me carelessly from the start. I believed in every forever that fell from your lips. I ignored the warning signs every time you slipped. I would have chosen you daily in every lifetime, but you chose your comfort over this heart of mine. I was real with you. You were already gone. I loved you honestly, with nothing to hide. I showed you my weakness. You used it against my side. I cried but stayed loyal. You smiled and moved on. I loved you honestly. You didn't love me the same. You stopped asking how it was, like you already knew. Your silence filled the room more than your words ever do. I waited for a reason, for something you would say, but every unanswered moment pushed my heart away. I would have handled the truth if you had let me know. Your silence hurt more than any lie you told. I would have faced the pain, but you left me in the cold. I listened for your voice, but all I heard was space. Your silence hurt more than saying goodbye to my face. You read my messages slowly, like they meant nothing at all. I watched the seconds pass, praying you would call. I blame myself for talking, for feeling way too much. I missed the way you cared. I missed your gentle touch. I was begging for a word, you chose to disappear. Your silence hurt more than hearing you say we're done. You left me guessing every night if I was the only one. I broke in quiet moments, you never saw the signs. Your silence hurt more than the end we never defined. I would have stayed and listened if you had just explained. But you let the quiet kill me over and over again. Your silence hurt more than all your cruel truths. I could have healed faster if I had lost you and was not you. I'm learning how to breathe again without waiting for your call. Your silence hurt more than no love at all. Say something or let me go. I cry in a low voice so no one hears the sound. I learned how to fall apart without making it loud. My tears stay on my pillow, my pain stays in my chest. I smile when people ask me if I'm doing my best. I don't scream, I don't beg, I just let it ache. I'm crying in a low voice so the world won't know how deep this heartbreak goes. How much I loved you so. I'm breaking in the quiet where no one can see. I'm crying in a low voice. just you and me. I talk to you in my head like you're still around. I replay all your promises until they let me down. I swallow every feeling so I don't fall apart, but silence doesn't save me, it just hurts my heart. I don't want their comfort, I just want the truth. I'm crying in a low voice with my face turned away so no one sees the tears that fall every day. I loved you without limits, you left me incomplete. I'm crying in a low voice on these empty sheets. If I cry any louder, I might say your name, so I keep it inside me like a secret pain. I'm crying in a low voice, trying to survive, learning how to breathe again, learning how to stay alive. One day I'll heal slowly, but tonight I'm weak. I'm crying in a low voice so no one hears me. Don't hear me, please don't hear me cry. I felt it before you told me, in the way you stopped holding my hand. Your smile didn't reach your eyes anymore, you were already someone else's man. You said a name so carelessly, like it wouldn't tear me in two. I was still fighting for us while you already knew. I asked you if I still mattered. You couldn't look at me. You chose someone else while I chose you. I gave you my whole heart, you gave it away like it was nothing to lose. I stayed when it hurt, you left without a tear. Tell me how I meant so much when you chose someone else over me. I replay every quiet moment, wonder where I went wrong. Was I too broken to loving, or just loving you too long? You said I was everything, but not enough to stay. I watched you walk into her arms and my world just fade. You promised I was different, but lies sound the same. You chose someone else and let me fall. I begged you with my silence, you didn't hear me at all. I held on to hope while you held on to her. Did she know you were mine first? Did she see me in your eyes? Or was I just a chapter you were ready to leave behind? You chose someone else, and I lost myself. I loved you more than I should. Now I'm alone with the hurt you left. I hope she gives you what I couldn't be, even though it breaks me to tell. I loved you with everything I had, and you chose someone else. I stayed, you left. I was right there when you were falling, when your world was breaking down. I held your fears, I held your secrets. I never made a sound. You leaned on me in all your darkness. I stayed up every night. But when I needed you the most, you disappeared from sight. I gave you all my quiet strength. You never asked how I felt. I was right there when you needed love, when you were lost and scared. I gave you everything I had. You didn't even care. I stayed when it was heavy. I stayed when it was hard. But somehow I was invisible, even though I was right there. I learned to hide my own breaking so you wouldn't fall apart. I turned my pain into a smile to protect your heart. You said you felt so lonely while I was holding you. I guess it's hard to feel someone when you don't want to. I slowly faded into you and lost myself again. I was right there when you were drowning. I pulled you to the shore. But when I started sinking, you walked out the door. I gave you love without conditions. You gave me empty air. I don't know how I meant so little when I was right there. Maybe I loved you too quietly. Maybe I stayed too strong. You never saw the girl breaking behind the one holding on. I was right there, I never left. I never turned away. I chose you every single day. You chose to walk away. Now I'm alone with all the love I never got to share. Still asking myself how I was nothing when I was right there. Right there, always there. how to smile while I was breaking, how to laugh when I couldn't breathe. Everyone thought I was okay, but no one looked close at me. I carried storms inside my chest and never let them out. I was falling into pieces, breaking without sound. I screamed inside my silence, but the world kept spinning fast. I was breaking without sound, shattered in slow motion, drowning in the quiet of unspoken emotions. No one saw the cracks in me, no one heard me drown. I was falling all apart, breaking without sound. You walked away so peacefully, like nothing had changed. I stayed behind with all the pain and a heart I couldn't save. I learned how to disappear while standing in a room, smiling through the emptiness so no one feels the truth. I kept everything inside so no one would stay. I was breaking without sound while life kept moving on. I held myself together, but I didn't last for long. I cried where no one heard me, in the dark on the ground. Every tear fell quietly, breaking without sound. If someone had looked closer, they would have seen the pain. But I learned how to suffer in the most silent way. I was breaking without sound, no one knew my name. I lost myself so carefully so no one else felt shame. I'm tired of pretending that I'm safe, that I'm found. I'm barely holding on tonight, breaking without sound. Still smiling, still breaking. You said forever like it was nothing, like a word you didn't mean. You held my heart with careless hands, like it was just something in between. I built my world around your promises, you built yours with open doors. I was planning all my tomorrows, you were already unsure. I kept asking for stability, you kept pulling away. Your love felt temporary, like it had an end date. I was giving you my everything, you were already halfway gone. I needed something real to hold, you needed room to run. I loved you like it was forever, but your love felt temporary. Some days you were so close to me, other days I felt replaced. I learned to read your moods like I was all season passing by. I was crying in your arms, but you never asked me why. I held on through all the doubts. You let go without a sound. I was building something real. You were just passing through my life. Maybe I loved you too deeply. Maybe you loved me just enough to not feel lonely for a while, but never enough to stay in love. Your love felt temporary, and mine was always true. I would have stayed through anything, but anything wasn't you. Now I'm left with all the memories you could live without. I gave you permanence, but your love was temporary. I was you were passing. I blame myself for your distance, for the nights you turned away. I thought if I loved you harder, you might finally stay. I replayed every little moment, every word I ever said, wondering which part of me is the reason you left. I carried all the guilt so you wouldn't have to. I blame myself for losing you like it was all my fault. I told myself I wasn't enough, that I deserved the loss. I broke my heart to protect yours and called it love somehow. I blame myself for everything. I couldn't save us now. I apologize for your silence, for the things you never gave. I said sorry for your coldness, like I was the one who changed. I learned to doubt my feelings, I learned to hate my needs. I shrunk myself to fit your life until there was nothing left of me. I believed your leaving meant I failed. I blame myself for losing you, for loving you too deep. I thought if I was less emotional, you would have chosen me. I begged my reflection for answers while you slept so sound. I blame myself for everything. You never turned around. Maybe if I was quieter, prettier, stronger, less afraid, you wouldn't have walked away so easy. You wouldn't have stayed away. I blame myself until I broke, until I couldn't breathe. I carried shame that wasn't mine, just so you could leave in peace. Now I'm learning the hardest truth, I can't control. Loving you wasn't my mistake, but blaming myself took its toll. I'm tired of saying sorry,